May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please, for a very important safety announcement. The health of our graduates, guests, and employees is paramount. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic and guidance from the Texas Education Agency, the Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Office of Emergency Management asks that while attending the graduation ceremony, you adhere to the following health guidelines. Use the markings throughout the stadium to maintain a minimum of 6 feet distance from other participants and guests. Do not congregate in groups. Keep physical contact to a minimum. Use the hand sanitizer or hand washing stations. Face coverings are recommended while entering, exiting, or moving within the facility. Harris County Fire Marshal requirements do not allow anyone to stand in or block any aisles during the ceremony. Family members and guests are not allowed to walk down to the bottom of the aisle to take pictures. All pictures must be taken from your seat. Today's ceremony is being broadcast on the district website at www.cfisd.net. In the event of an emergency, please make sure you have identified the nearest exit, which may be located behind you. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we ask all guests to stay seated until the graduates have left the stadium. Once the graduates have departed, please maintain a minimum of 6 feet distance from other guests as you are exiting. Congregation of groups after the ceremony is not allowed. Please meet your graduate at your parked car and continue your celebration, including taking photographs, at home. Thank you for your cooperation. Cypress-Fairbanks ISD wishes you a safe and enjoyable summer.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening. My name is Mike Manis, and as the principal of Cypress Ranch High School, I want to welcome you all to the commencement exercises for the class of 2020. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Tony Odufuye, daughter of Adeyemi and Ola Odufuye, to offer the opening remarks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to welcome family, friends, staff, alumni, and faculty. Thank you for being here tonight, especially during this unprecedented time. I would like to also thank the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District for their grace and dedication in helping us hold this ceremony to celebrate our hard work. My name is Oluwatoyin Odufuye, and I know that this is not how we envisioned our senior year would go. I have one request for my classmates tonight. Give light. And by this, I mean love one another and be positive, because you never know when one kind word or smile can turn someone's day around and light them up. I know that this class can do anything we set our minds to, and that we can use our ideas and inner light to brighten all the dark places, the injustice, inequality, plague, and hatred in this world. These things are not strong if we do not give them power, if we choose light, especially when it is hard. Kindness ripples, so please do not be afraid to give and receive it. Again, thank you for coming, and have a good night.
Thank you, Tony. Now I'd ask that everyone please stand as Carly Walker, daughter of Alan and Hillary Walker, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by Alejandro Vivas, son of Cesar and Sandra Vivas, singing the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. O say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Joining us in our celebration today from the Board of Trustees are Mr. Bob Covey, Mr. Don Ryan, Mrs. Debbie Blackshear, Dr. John Ogletree, Mr. Tom Jackson, Mrs. Julie Heineman, and Mr. Gilbert Sarabia. Thank you, Board of Trustees, for being here. We're also honored to have Dr. Mark Henry, Superintendent of Schools, along with members of the Superintendent's Cabinet and many of our district administrators. From Cypress Ranch, joining me on stage are Mr. Jason Tullis, Associate Principal, and Miss Lisa Parliament, Director of Instruction. In addition, we have many of our Cypress Ranch High School faculty and staff assisting in the ceremony today. Would all faculty and staff members in attendance stand at this time so that we can recognize you? Finally, I would like to thank our gracious host, Ms. Beth Wade, and the Berry Center staff for their hard work and hospitality in putting together this outdoor graduation ceremony. Thank you, Ms. Wade. At this time, I'd like to recognize any graduates who have made a commitment to military service after graduation. If you're enlisting in any branch of the armed services, please stand so that we can recognize you. On behalf of the entire Cypress Ranch community, I would like to personally thank you for the choice and commitment that you've made to defend our great nation through your military service. Thank you. You can be seated. And now we want to recognize this year's valedictorian and salutatorian for the class of 2020. We'll start with our salutatorian, Michael Zhou, son of Wenjing and Kun Zhou. Michael, will you and your parents please stand so that you can be recognized? And the class of 2020 valedictorian is Rohan Patel, son of Rakesh and Neha Patel. Rohan, will you and your parents please stand so that we can recognize you? Before going any further into the program, I would ask that you all join me in sending positive thoughts for a speedy recovery to Lauren Coops, who was unable to be here with us tonight. Parents and guests, it's time for a little audience participation. I need you to help me out for just a minute. Can you finish this sentence? Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's... Oh, come on, y'all can do better than that. Who is it? Superman. Okay, how many of you have played Name That Tune? What comes at the end of this? Na 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 na. Okay. What if we were playing Trivial Pursuit? Can you tell me who had a lasso of truth in an invisible plane? Y'all are awesome tonight. What do all these individuals have in common? They're superheroes. And seniors, tonight, I'm recognizing you as my superhero. You have faced many challenges over the past 13 years, but sitting here tonight is a testimony to your ability to not only rise to the occasion, but also overcome any obstacles that have stood in your way. So tonight, I thought it would only be fitting to offer you, our superheroes, words of encouragement from your superhero predecessors as you move into this next chapter of your life. I can take no credit for these quotes. They are all from superheroes. Here's how I feel about you. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere and endure in spite of overcoming obstacles. Heroes are made by the path they choose, not the powers they're graced with. Because you see, it's not who you are underneath, but what you do that defines you. There is right and wrong in the universe, and the distinction is not hard to make, but I have no doubt you are going to make a difference. Many times it won't be huge, it won't even be visible sometimes, but it will matter just the same. You are stronger than you think you are, but with great power comes great responsibility. Life doesn't give you purpose, you give life purpose. Counter despair with hope, strive forever for the best you are capable to be. You have your thoughts and dreams ahead of you. You are someone, you mean something. And no matter how small an act of kindness or generosity or simple positivity you put out into the world, I promise you, it will make a difference. Seniors, the world is yours for the taking. Now go out and move some mountains. Now it's my pleasure to present Britton Rogers, daughter of Chad and Courtney Rogers, to deliver the commencement address.
Hello, and good evening, everyone. I'm very honored to stand before you today amongst the family, friends, and faculty that have shaped our graduating class. This is the moment we have worked for years to reach, and it is finally here. So congratulations, class of 2020. I want to start out by what it means to be a Mustang. Google says a Mustang is a wild horse that symbolizes freedom, heroism, and limitless possibilities. Many of us have known that one day it was our destiny to attend Cypress Ranch High School and become a Mustang. It is something that has tremendous honor and pride surrounding it. I would like to take this opportunity to reflect on our time as a Mustang. Our freshman year was filled with a tough choice to remain a Mustang or to not. This year was filled with endless options and resources that allowed us to be exactly what we chose to become. We have incredible art, theater, and music programs that are the heartbeat of our school. Ranch is a place where amazing coaches taught us how to win and overcome obstacles through persistence and with integrity. If Mustang pride is important to you, our classics, cheer team, and rowdies never fail to hype us up at every sporting event. Cypress Ranch is allowed to express who we are in many shapes and forms. Sophomore year is where we began to feel comfortable in the terrifying environment we now call home. For some others and I in this room, Ranch has not been our home for 4 years. I moved to Ranch during my sophomore year. Adjusting to a new school is challenging, but we learned to appreciate the culture and rich traditions of being a Mustang. Traditions such as hearing, "Good morning, Mustangs," that woke us up every second period. The music every Friday of football season. Swim, bleaching their hair, and baseball, shaving their head for the thrilling playoff rounds that were to come. Our crazy pep rallies, while our rowdies ran our flags and screamed the O Chilele rally that I have yet to understand. And us singing our alma mater while swaying side to side quite often because we are proud to be Mustangs. Junior year is where things started to get a little more real for some of us. We started to worry about our grades, whether we should pursue college, a trade, or enter the military. We also gained a little freedom by finally being able to drive and feeling the excitement of getting to pull into our very own parking spot. We officially became upperclassmen, achieving what we dreamed of doing one day, and getting a sense of excitement that the glorious senior year was right around the corner. But I think we can all agree, our senior year has not been as glorious as we all imagined. We sit here today, our final moments as a Cy Ranch Mustang, not knowing if we would actually have this ceremony due to a major unexpected hiccup that left us all praying whether we have enough toilet paper to make it through. We may look back on this year and think, I can't believe that really happened. Sure, it wasn't flawless, but what good story is. We still had amazing moments this year that cannot be taken away from us. We got the excitement of Eco Fair. We got to crown Mr. Mustang, and we got one last homecoming. And most importantly, we had fun and made memories that will last a lifetime. Cy Ranch is a place we will forever be indebted to. It has prepared us for the next stage in our life, wherever that may be. We are prepared to become the independent, strong, and dominant Mustangs that the people around us always believed we would become. Our teachers have taught us so much more than lessons from a textbook. They have taught us the rewards that come through discipline and hard work. And then there are our parents and guardians. They work hard for us. They put our needs before theirs. So on behalf of all the students in this room, we thank all of you. My fellow classmates, Mustangs, and friends, I wish you all luck in the next stage of your life, adulthood. We are the strong, powerful, and resilient people we sought to be, and we are fully prepared to be what we set our mind to. There is nothing stopping us. Work hard, dream big, and believe in what you want. The late Kobe Bryant once said, "The moment you give up is the moment you let someone else win." So always push yourself and strive to be the best you can be. And as always, MWT.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? That's y'all. Dr. Henry, please join me at the podium. Dr. Henry is the principal of Cypress Ranch High School. I present to you the senior class of 2020. I certify they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and the state of Texas. It is my request that these students be graduated and that you, in your capacity as superintendent of schools, confer upon them a high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Mr. Manis. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2020 the diplomas of Cypress Ranch High School with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. And I don't ordinarily do this, but this year I'm just adding a little bit. I saw something special in this group all the way back to Harvey. And when Harvey came along, Those of you that were in the different clubs, athletic teams, fine arts, you stepped up and you met the needs of other people around you. They may not look like you, they might not live in your neighborhood, but you took that challenge on. And then you were challenged this year with COVID-19, and you stepped up and have accepted that challenge. And you know the social discourse that is going on in our country right now. That's what's facing you, and that's what's going to be up to you to help solve. So words are great, prayers are better, but you know the only real way to make a difference is to take action. So I would just send you off today with pray for folks, talk about issues, but more than that, take action and make this a better world. Congratulations.
Seniors, please move your tassel from the left side of your cap to the right side of your cap at this time to signify that you are now officially graduates. Thank you. You can be seated. The following teachers have been selected by the senior class to read the names of our graduates. They are Mr. Daniel Fredrickson, Mr. Christopher Potter, Mr. Kenneth Rainey, Mr. Kyle Segrist, and Mr. Joshua Tanner. At this time, I would ask the first row of honor graduates to rise and come forward.
Summa cum laude, Malik Amr Aban, Yasmin Darwish Addy, Daniel Agu, Christina Plamenko Augustine, Safa Ali Ahmed, Suha Fatima Akun, Jules Avery Aline, Harleen Core Baines, Vivian V. Bond, Emma Jean Sin Hua Black, Brooke Lauren Blackshear, Arca Probo Bose, Kelly Marie Bradford, Jose Dune Brana Solis, Logan Paul Burns, Michael Anthony Caballero, Brady Emerson Carroll, Thomas Joseph Clark, Christina Delaney Coe, Miguel Alejandro Corral, Alexis Lauren Kroll, Brandon Zui Dang, Tu Nak Min Dang, Candice Kathy Din, Jared King Dobranick, Madeline Elizabeth DuPont, Kendall Riley Eldridge, Wyatt Allen Fredrickson, James Aiden Gavin, Ayana Marie Harrell, Miriam Zohair Hassanali, Tahir Jaibir Hassanali, Lindsay Melissa Hebel, Kendall Grace Hill, Amari Shade Holt, Yezin Ahmed Hussein, Austin Tyler Jones, Chloe Don Jowers, Carson Christopher Kapp, Hessa Khan, Dylan Michael Kodama, Julia Madison Lau, Nolan Pham Mai, Morgan Lindsay Melanson, Donald Allen McAfoose III, Mitchell Allen McAfoose, Simon Raymond Merhab, China Lu Jennifer Mboji, Morgan Liberty Morris, Jacqueline Elizabeth Moss, Megan Lee Mothershed, Joshua Adam Wynn, Koi Trong Wynn, Tu Nancy Wynn, Whitney Twit Wynn, Jolene T. Non, Elena Jewel Odom, Oluwatoni Isabel Odufuye, Boya Pang, Benaya Parimi, Hirsch Hitesh Kumar Parmar, Rohan Rakesh Patel, Matthew Joseph Phillip, Catherine Jareen Pilbeam, Emily Elizabeth Poff, Alexis Marie Kiros, Andrew Kyle Reed, Britton Lane Rogers, Sydney Ray Seagraves, Daniel Gregory Simmons, Briella Noel Smith, Shriman Pavan Krishna Santi, Pranav Siddhalinga Sosale, Angel Srivastava, Bethany Ariel Sycamore, Gibran Ali Syed. Nathan Yunza Tan. Caroline Morgan Taylor. Shadiah Najee Thomas. Fong Un Chun. Alexis Kim Van Duzer. Kate Alexis Wallagura. Carly Elizabeth Walker. Wyatt Allen Webb. Bryn Elena West. Michael Joe. Chase Zachary Zitterkoff. Magna cum laude. Abdullah Azam Abdul Jawad. Thomas Alden Atkins. Yasmin Balul. Joshua Kent Burgess. Joshua Reed Cluis. Matthew Christopher Coyle. Delaney Joe Crowder. Juliana Lourdes de Castro. Anthony Trong Din. Emma Gabriela Flores. Bryce Miles Fredrickson. Madison Ann Freeman.
Sarah Renee Gulch. Corey Michael Grimes. Waleed Michael Haddad. Jada Shireen Hill. Matthias William Hitters. Kendall Mackenzie Johnson. Kensley McHale Johnson. Alyssa Claire Jorgensen. Alana Nicole Kramer. Divya Mahler Kumar Sakran. Aubrey Marie Macy. Madison Diane Mabubani. Marin Lee Mann. Fabian Horacio Mayfield. Colin Matthew McGarity. Nia Marie Miranda. Anissa Ayana Muhammad. Rebecca Rose Marie Mundo. Owen Henry Nadler. Autumn Faith Parker. Shira Simone Patton. Paige Dorothy Mary Peshnick. Tyler An Pham. Kiara Angelia Plaster. Brooke Lillian Ramey. Cypher Raymond. Samantha Nicole Reynoso. Emma Marie Riojas. Layla Michelle Samples. Alana Lynn St. Amant. Janelle Karime Tarango. Jared Clayton Taylor. Julia Baltran Wynn Tran. Mia Rebecca Tran. Evan Kinley Wells. Morgan Blake Woodard. Cum laude. Ian Kelly Anger. Michaela Ann Anyama Asante. Emily Eileen Barona. Morgan Ashley Bean. Caitlin Dion Berard. Joshua Ryan Bracken. Layla Renee Bridges. Ryan Mackenzie Burton. David James Chitwood. Annie Shelton Clark. Jackson McKinley Cook. Drake Ali Dabney. Victoria Elizabeth Dissing. Angel Edom Aku Fugar. Lisette Olivia Garza. Robert James Grine. Laura Michelle Grossner. Sophia Jean Hatchett. Michelle Grace Hardman. Sammy Salam Hassan. Joseph Carlton Hedner. Jessica Marie Hernandez. Dylan Blake Hess. Akuna Chiazam Ibe. Ogana Chinonerim Ibe. Hunter William Jones. Christian Okemwa Kariuki. Lauren Elizabeth Coops. Aiden Christopher Labruno. Isabel Christina Leva Polanco. Jordan Macy Loeb. Isabel Lauren Lowe. Audrey Tin Loon. Maya Alexandra McDaniel. Joseph Charles Mendick. Ellie Jane Meredith. Jared Matthew Meyer. Jessica Elaine Meza. Emma Lee Mitchell. Carly Elise Morton. Kayla Jewel Myers. Arturo Nicholas Nanez Zanatti. Samantha Nicole Newton. Vivian Knock V. Wynn. Zachary Alexander Novosinski. Reese Nicholas Olson. Markayla Nicole Pendergraph. Gustavo Armando Perla. Peyton Olivia Presley. Seth Gerald Reed. Cavender Gray Richards. Lineker Rodriguez dos Santos. Maya Brielle Desant Ryan. Alexander Julian Sanchez. Zoe Carissa Singh. Joshua Matthew Sowell. Alex Michael Spencer. Loudon Matthew Vines. Wyatt Frank Walagura. Philip Russell Whaley. Caroline Kelly Wilbur. Cameron Philip Wiley.
Your graduates: Colby Abbott, Francisco Gabriel Acevedo Arias, Miles Christopher Adair, Cortland Christina Adams, John Titus Adams, Riley Michelle Edelman, Michelle Aguilera, Lena Al-Jabori, Fahed Ahmed Al-Samarari, Mark Christopher Albino, Connor Ray Albritton, Michael Gabrino Allen Jr., Leonardo Jose Alvarez Zepeda, Rayshawn Richard Andrews, Andrew Scott Armstrong, Olivia Riley Aviles, Stephen Anthony Ayala, Viviana Baez, Bryn Margaret Bailey, Janaya Jamez Bailey, Kobe Shane Banks, Michael Robert Beck, Jasmine Maria Andrea Benitez, Aristotle Joseph Berry, Trevor Foster Bills, Madison Bishop, William Michael Blythe, Emma Grace Brooks, Casey Nicholas Brown, Micah Bruce, William Hunter Burke, John Christian Burke, Blaine Chandler Burris, Sofia Aurora Bustos, Reagan Elizabeth Campbell, Laro Ivan Cantu, Elizabeth Carey, Jeremiah Joseph Castile, George Bernardo Serna, Catalina Chavez Cabrera, Ashlyn Mary Klauber, Sevi Said Clark, Dejan Coleman Fields, Jenna Lynn Collins, Hunter Colton Connor, David Gage Wayne Cooper, Jacob Allen Cooksey. Avery Elaine Corpus. Daniel Joseph Cowie. Natalie Michelle Cramblett. McKenna Crawford. Guadalupe Crespo Alvarado. Janae Denise Daniels. Amaya Rianne Davis. Tori Maury Davis. Alexis Denise Delgado. Amy Lynn De La Crosse. Isabel Diaz. Christina Nicole Diaz. Cassidy Jane Dickerson. Isaiah Ray Dickey. Queen Bao Dong. Larissa Diaz. Bryce Elizabeth Doucette. Rachel Meyer Delaney. Brian Wilson Dupuy. Catherine Ann Durenberger. Mia Marcel Dyson. Anthony Thomas Eaton. Claire Elizabeth Edwards. Carter James Erickey. Willie Rayshawn Cambrell Eldridge. Abby Jama Erickson. Benjamin Andres Escobar. Japeth Escobar. Eduardo Xavier Espinoza. Robert Wade Ferguson Jr. Kenneth Jackson Farrow. Davin Isaiah Flores. Jonathan Paul Flores. Skylin Maria Flores. Titus Francis. Thomas Lynn Frank. Aiden Jacob French. Kaylin McCrae Fricky. Deacon Joseph Gable. Brooklyn Cherie Gamble. Cesar Humberto Garcia. Ivan Sampson Garcia. Jason Colt Giroux. Javian D. Gibson. Todd Anthony Josiah Glapion Jr. Juan Manuel Gomez Romero.
Moises Ricardo Gonzalez Vasquez. Aaron Kane Graham. Carolyn Carey Graham. Miss somebody? Gabriel Goldsmith. Carolyn. Gabrielle Sophia Graham. Taylor Alexis Gloston. Moses Aaron Graham. Taylor Aaron Green. Taylor Rosemarie Grimsley. Jarrett Earl Thomas Gruner. Mohammed Haji, Alexander Eli Hanna, Kareem Osama Hanna, Yusuf Hantosh, Joshua Charles Harrell, Jordan Alexa Henley, Sydney Renee Herman, Isabel Hernandez Carmona, Annie Louise Caroline Hill, Randon Duran Hilliard, Alyssa Faith Holloway, Aaliyah Patrice Holloway, Angel Liana Holloway, Lauren Angela Hooper, Ashley K. Hoover, Zachary Paul Houghton, Daniel Isaiah Hoyos, Peyton Lee Rumchick, Samuel Andrew Huerta, Zachary Anthony Hunter, Ifanaya Chukwu Dominic Ikenga, Chigozie Franklin Ire, Justin Corey Ishmael, Searden Alani James, Anthony Tyler Jelinek, Emily Lauren Jimenez, Taylor Ray Johnson, Tyler Joseph Jolivet, Sherwin Devonte Keys, Zara Tanisha Khan, Elia Catherine Kennard, Brooklyn Nicole Kinney, Faith Elizabeth Kippis, Benjamin Ray Nippers III, Mia Bella Cookin, Abdul Mohammed Kroma, Braden Glenn Kirk Kruger, Abhijit Prashant Kulkarni, Truman Rourke Kunchik Sanchez, Fiza S. Lakani, Aaron Elise Latouf, Jacob Anthony Ledesma, Abigail Brashana Lewis, Jose Michael Luis Pena Licardo, Chen Yu Liu, Dylan Mitchell Long, Adriana Isabel Lopez, Genevieve Natalie Lopez, Jared Anthony Lopez, Sydney Taylor Lyons, Michaela Jane McPherson, Tyriana Ariane Madis, Carlos Alberto Maldonado Cruz, Jayla Latrice Marshall, Jeremiah Lavelle Marshall, Mick Martinez, Luis Manuel Martinez Flores, Jr. Logan Stephen Mass. Christian Ray Mast. Erica Lindsay Matthias. Cooper Amon Maxwell. Ernest Joshua McCarthy. Logan Ori McDougald. Garrett James McElray. Alexa Lee McGee. Samantha Marie McKee. Camila Medinilla. Kelly Mendiola. Cecilia Louise Meza. Aliyah Andre Mikhailov. Jacob Tyler Mills. Mason Louis Mole. Brian Anthony Maharas. Briley Laura Moody. Cynthia Raylan Moore. Skylar Emilia Moore. Olivia Janaea Wakefield Motley. Caden Elena Muka. Natalie Elise Mulholland. Sean Tanaka Mutongi.
Gabriel Alejandro Narvaez. Neha Naz. Luke Octavio Negrete. Bailey Michael Neighbors. Trevor Ellis Nelson. Michael Josh Gallion Nijit. Ethan Thuan Nguyen. Lauren Fungon Nguyen. Michelle Ingop Tram Nguyen. Maxwell Larson Nordquist. Jillian Elizabeth Nunez. Eric Noel Ortiz. Joseph Cedric Nacional Pardinas. Devin Lee Parker. Jaden Calico Peachu Pacha. Kyle Joseph Pavlina. Isaiah Heath Phipps. Elias Shaman Pino. Jeremiah Ronald Powell. Deja Ray Praborski. Lee Martin Piles. Myrna Ashraf Raphael. Deja Danae Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez. Elise Murray Rasmussen. Tarun Ravikumar. Sai Akarsh Rhea Pralu. Seth Mason Reeves. Alex Resio. Nicholas Aiden Rector. Jada Marie Rhodes. Avery Kaylin Rice. Christian Alexander Richards. Yuri Mevisiath Risen. Trina Amber Robertson. Jaden Simone Robinson. Tony Ivan Robinson. Isabella Nicole Rodriguez. Thomas Rojas. Harold Luis Romero Gonzalez. Diego Mauricio Romero Rodriguez. Michael Kennan Rudisil. Michael Nathaniel Sachaconye. Benadad Salazar. Emilio Salazar. Anna Karina Salve. Alyssa Ty Sampson. Mercedes Angelina Sanchez. Phoenix Aliva Murray Sanders. Charles Alvis Satterwhite. Caitlin Marie Seegers. Arham bin Shamim. Taylor Mackenzie Shaw. Asfia Zora Siddiqui. Katrina Abigail Semper. Travis James Marshall Simpson. Chase Caden Smith. Madison Ray Smith. Simeon Andrew Smith. Raina Angelica Soto. Are you Richard? Are you Richard? Nicholas Allen Steckler. Peyton Mackenzie Steiner. Elissa Ann Stewart. Logan Thomas Steba. Clay Austin Summerford. Alexander Zadi Sandara. Marco Susik. Chance Andrew Zott. Connor Patrick Taft. Jason Dakota Talent. Cade Charles Taylor. Skylar Xavier Teague. Lauren Nicole Tolarski. Nathan Van Tran. Haley Elizabeth Tunches. Jarius Lee Turner. Mireya Dalis Velasquez. Harley Danielle Vera. Isaac Romeo Vielma. Nicole Marie Villarreal. Alejandro Gonzalo Vivas. Hayden Cole Walker. Kevin Shannon Wang. Isabella Beatrice Ward. Jeremiah Jacob West Jr. Nancy White. Jeremiah Christopher Whiteley. Canyon Slade Whitley. Madison Lee Wiggins. Michael and Michelle Wilkinson. Kamisha Kinshell Williams. Brandon Kevin Wright. Ritvik Ayush Reddy Yoruba. Caesar Leonardo Zelaya. Rodrigo Adelie Zelaya. Robert Andrew Zapata. And Connor William Zilski.
How about one more round of applause for the class of 2020? At this time, our closing remarks will be given by Samantha Reynoso, daughter of Brett and Jamie Reynoso.
Hello, fellow graduates, parents, family, and friends. My name is Samantha Reynoso, and to be completely honest with you, I struggled to write this speech. I sat in front of my computer for weeks thinking to myself, what is that one thing that separates this class from the others? And as bad as this sounds, I could not come up with one single defining factor. It wasn't until the mother of one of my good friends looked at me one day and said, wow, you guys have got to be the class with the worst luck. I paused and I looked at her and I said to myself, wow, we have had some pretty unfortunate circumstances. We are the babies of the events of 9/11. We started high school after the 100-year floods. Our sophomore year was delayed 2 weeks by Hurricane Harvey. And our junior year was the least problematic, if you don't count ACTs, SATs, and college applications. And now here we are, graduating during a global pandemic. Many people would in fact consider this unlucky. I, however, have chosen a different mindset. Rather than seeing what we don't have or what we've missed out on, I see what we have to look forward to because we've made it through these life-altering events. However, we couldn't have done it without our amazing Cypress Ranch faculty and student body, which truly encompass the true meaning of what it is to be a Mustang. These events have intertwined this class in ways that the others may not understand, especially after being made significantly smaller than the other classes 4 years ago. No matter if you were an athlete, a musician, an artist, or a performer, we all found a common thread that has woven us together these 4 years. I look out at all of you now, and I see a class that has overcome adversity and is prepared to show the next generation what it takes to make it in a world that is filled with challenges. No one could have prepared us for these past 4 years, and it's hard to say what the future may hold. But if there's one thing I'm certain of, is that this is the class to overcome any uncertainties life may throw our way, and the one to defy all odds. So I leave you here today, class of 2020, with one final message. It's a great day to be a Mustang.
At this time, please stand for the Cypress Ranch High School alma mater.
May I have your attention, please?
Thank you. You can be seated. I would ask that at the conclusion of our ceremony that all of our guests remain seated and wait for a Berry Center usher to dismiss you. But please pause right now for a short safety video.
Please maintain a minimum of 6 feet distance from others as you are exiting. Congregation of groups is not allowed with this year's event. Please meet your graduate. May I have your attention, please? Before we complete the ceremony, as a reminder, due to health guidelines related to the COVID-19 pandemic, we ask that all spectators remain seated until the graduates have left the stadium area. Once they have departed, please maintain a minimum of 6 feet distance from others as you are exiting. Congregation of groups is not allowed with this year's event. Please meet your graduate at your car and continue your celebration and picture taking at home. Thank you for your cooperation. Cypress-Fairbanks ISD wishes you a safe and enjoyable summer.
Congratulations, class of 20. I know that you'll all agree with me. Today, it is a great day to be a Mustang. Thank you to everyone for joining us in our celebration. Be safe and congratulations.